Why does nobody want to work anymore? Is a question that I often hear from recruiters. As you can see, the unemployment rate in the US is 3.9, which is one of the lowest ever. In the UK, it's 3.8, which is kind of all-time low. I remember a time it was like 2.9%. So it's getting really low, but we turn to Reddit to find out why. This is a board called AntiWork, where the unemployment is not for all, not just the rich. But the rich isn't, they're not unemployed, so I don't know what this is. So this is generally people that don't want to work for someone but have no other option too. So they never started their own business. They didn't think to start their own business. They're sort of the unemployed of the world. They're in the 3.8%, 2.9%. So we're going to read it and we're going to try and answer some of their questions and hopefully help some boys and girls out today. So, mass hiring and firing. Now, this is very common. This is a business strategy if they are unsure about what's going to happen if there's a looming recession. It's called downsizing. Now, I have a hunch, the company I'm working for. Now, typically, companies of a certain size often over leverage themselves when the market's doing well. And they continue to keep hiring and hiring and hiring, and everyone else is hiring, so they have to offer competitive salaries. When the profit drops, those competitive salaries don't make sense. Yeah? And then when the market goes bad, tech sector, etc., because they've had to hire to be competitive, they had to double their salaries, etc. Now they fire everyone and they hire at that market level. It's just common sense. You would do that as a business owner. The market provides the salary. There we go. Hope that helps. Let's go on to another one now. Am I a crappy employee? Let's find out. I've been sick on and off. I'm always sick, so I feel your pain, my friend. My job keeps overworking me. That's it. I live in dorms and I've had a home break. A lot of people have been quitting. I've finished a round. I mean, he's sick, but I don't think work makes you sick. It might lower your immune system. I feel very stressed. Am I irresponsible for handling it? I had to call in sick. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Speak to HR. Speak to HR. Stick it on HR, innit? That's what we do. And my boss doesn't like when I talk about my personal life. Listen, if this guy is a man, yeah, yeah, I think he's a man. One of the 2 points. As a man, nobody wants to hear it. Listen, a little bit of advice that I heard a few months back is, as a person, as a man, if you tell people constantly negative things, they associate you with being a negative person and they don't want to share with you and they don't want to hear it. If I come home from work or a man comes home from work and he slags off his company, his boss, etc., yeah, his wife is going to automatically hate that workplace, his boss, even though they've never met them. So you obviously give a negative connotation. So he might have talked about, hey, oh, his mum shouts at him, and there's probably a reason why. So maybe take a look in the mirror, my friend. My parents are letting me quit my job. Are or aren't? Let's have a read. My parents have forced me to go to work at Maccadee's. That is the sign of parents that have their son or daughter's intentions at heart. Excellent. Everyone should work at McDonald's or a hard job. It's not easy, McDonald's. I've never worked there. My brother has, but recently on my last shift, I had an incident with the deep fryer. This was only me going to hospital. Oh, poor guy. My parents said that they were disappointed in the first day training of the managers. To be honest, fair play. My mum said she'd write up a resignation letter. So I already know this person doesn't make his own bed. He doesn't make his own breakfast. He can't call the doctor to make an appointment. He can't hand a resignation letter in, let alone talk face to face. His mum's going to go with him. You need to do the letter yourself. Your parents will be proud if you do. That is probably, in my opinion, the best advice he's ever going to get. Because if he said, no, mum, I'm going to do the letter myself, I think I need to do it. They would look at him and say, okay, I don't need to mother this boy. I don't need to tell him when to quit his job because he's making his own decisions now. Trust me, your mum will go into the bedroom and cry. She'd be like, my son's no longer a little boy or girl. Yeah, am I wrong? Yeah, please, a long story short, please. Long story short, I'm 31. Why are you getting advice from Reddit? I'm going to read the comments of this if there is any. I'm lucky when I come into the living situation. My mum owns a 2-bed house. She rents, refusing to work. That being said, I still refuse to work more than. But you're already not working 25 to 30 hours. Making a week or a month? A month? I'm guessing this is the US retirement funds. I have 70k. That's gone in a year. That's going to be paid for. Who cares? But full time means 40 hours of work, 6 days a week at my job, and I'm looked down upon my managers. I'm being offered a full time. Get a second job as well as the 45 hours. That's what I would say. Need advice on how I should handle. No, we don't want to give bloody. We don't want to see that. Firing someone for not working hard enough is a form of slavery. If I need a job to live, you don't need a job to live. I can tell you that for sure. And you fire me because I'm not working hard enough. That's slavery. I'm not even going to comment on this. I should be given money enough basic needs. Imagine wanting to live in a world where you go homeless if you don't work. Start your own business. But no one forces you to work. Not getting paid enough and forced to work. If you're expected to get paid for not working, that's called welfare, not a job. Excellent. They're correct. Government handles that part. Not working hard enough is another can of worms. The job entitles you to a minimum standard. If you're not reaching these agreements, you should expect no redemption. Yeah, correct. Let's find another one. My boss. See, that's obviously a boss messing around. Like, he's probably just trolling. I hope. I know that 8th day is your last day, but would you be willing to work on the 11th? That's funny. I mean, a lot of these are probably fake. My team hates me for the most ridiculous reason. My team is 6. Oh, no, we don't want to fire me because I asked for equal pay. So I have a legal background, not in the US, but I want to read this and let's see if it's true. I wish to find out I'm getting paid the least in my team. Why? Number one. Not only did I do more, but extremely incompetent. And these are my manager's words. So I've never been the lowest paid. I've always been the highest paid. I've been, I've got jobs in positions where they've had to increase everyone else's salary to match what my expectations were, based on that. So I was very expensive to bring on, but I brought a lot of money in. I have to be paid equally, so manager forward. So we don't know the context of this. This could be someone that feels that they're working harder, but they don't have exactly the same amount of qualifications. They haven't been there as long enough. They can't do other things that people are do. I don't want to sign. Straight up bullying. No, it's not bullying, man. Shush. Soft. How do I construct these jobs? Build tech reviews. Corporate is filled with idiots. I agree. We'll read this last one. So I work a physical job, not as bad as when I worked in a warehouse. Hats off to you, my brother. Last week, our safety guy, I respect these kind of people. Policy was anything above £50. What's that? Like 25 kg, 30 kg. Employees couldn't pay. Still post. Yeah, I mean, they put these stuff in so it protects them. They don't care what you lift, actually. And some people can lift that. I can't lift. I doubt I can lift that. I'll be in bed for a week. But I know many people that will do that with one hand. Me at the meeting, so we can't replace it. So, yeah, I think that's a bit of a. I'm owed a bonus. No cares. CEO of BlackRock. There we go. This setup. Believe it or not, a recruitment consultant, it is possible sales is the one where you want to actually earn the money. You can potentially pay and earn 1 million a year. So, educational, abominable 9. If you're reading this or watching this, get into sales. I hope you enjoyed this video and take care.